Most of them know me by now. I know Chief Story, Gabe Byers. I've worked closely with your advocates. I have advocates behind me. I probably have 3 organizations behind me. I've been a victim of crime for almost 2 years. I had the little shop on me, and I was pushed out to La Mesa. New Mexico. I had my life threatened. I was retaliated. I've called the police, 911 over 100 times. I had to lock my doors all day long. I was barricaded by a known repeat offender, Noah Jimenez, who barricaded me in my store for 2 hours. And I have a 5-year order of protection from Noah Masi, who terrorized me more than 60 times, and he got released left and right and kept terrorizing me and terrorizing me and terrorizing me and terrorizing me, and was released. And he was deemed incompetent, and all charges, according to the DA when they called me 3 weeks ago, all felony and misdemeanor charges against him were dismissed. How is that possible that someone and all these repeat offenders keep terrorizing me and spitting at me and urinating and defecating? And I called the police and they didn't come. And I've spoken to Chief Story when I was on KTEL radio, and he said that they were short-staffed. But when you have people that are covered in blood and they come to your store and you have to lock your store and you're by yourself and you have a guy with a hatchet that is terrorizing you and you have 7 trespass cards and the police have been called many times, and you have your security company that is contracted through the city of Las Cruces, and I am contacting the city managers and all senators who ignored me many times for 2 years almost. Some of them local. Carrie Hamblin, right down the street from me, never bothered to call me. And the chief deputy director of communications from the majority Senate from the last roundtable actually hand-delivered 5 letters to Jeffrey Steinborn, Angelica Rubio, Carrie Hamblin, Joseph Cervantes, and I personally emailed George Munoz, and there was no answer. I've had Cassandra Gandra, Pro Temp, and the City Council. They've ignored me, okay, except with credit to McClure. I thank her for reaching out to me, but I was already thrown out of my store, and I had to relocate. The state of New Mexico, the Crime Reparations Unit, actually relocated me. What do you do when people like me and that poor woman over there who has a retail store, what do you do about the retail stores that we have to barricade ourselves every day? It's not fair to us.
So first, let me apologize that you've been trying to reach me. I'm unaware. That's terrible. So if I can have your phone number and you're available, I have a feeling it will be late tomorrow. I will call you tomorrow, and I will spend as much time as we need. I don't know about your particular case, so I'll have to, of course.
That I've been retaliated. This has gone up to the the Department of Justice for criminal investigations of a few nonprofit organizations in town for corruption. I've had people in those facilities that were sprayed with fentanyl and walked into my store, and I called the police and no one came.
And again, I don't have any idea about the details, and but I appreciate your courage tonight. Part of what I think interrupts the situation that you talked about, and it is not the be-all to end-all, I want to be clear about that, and I'm open to any strategy that lowers risk, reduces crime, and holds people accountable. So whatever those ideas are, I'm in. The idea that I've been pitching is for folks who do come to retailers and businesses often and are incredibly sick and are felons. And I have heard from many businesses who are threatened every day. The same people show up every day. They insist on money, access to the store, access to the restrooms. People have been harmed. Customers will not come. And these are areas that are now unsafe. So I wish I could say that these were the only 2 businesses I have heard from. That is false. I hear from businesses everywhere that this is out of control. The people who are doing that, many would fit into this situation we're trying to interrupt, which is they are drug addicted, they are mentally ill, they are sick, and they commit dangerous crimes. Some people in that situation, not everyone, but those people who are should have the ability to go before a judge, and when the judge deems that that person is too dangerous to be back in front of your store, they get treatment until they're deemed competent enough to stand trial for the crimes that they have committed, period. Right now, they just get released over and over and over again. And I mean, when I said 30 times a year, I am not exaggerating. So it sounds to me like it is possible that your interface with a highly dangerous individual fits that category. I don't know. But I want to talk to you more. And I am sorry that I'm glad I'm here so that you could tell me that I've been hard to reach.